Hey everyone, this is Felicia with The Book is Done. I am coming to you with another book that I read in October. October was a pretty decent month for books. This one right here is the third that I've read of Riley Sager, Survive the Night by Riley Sager. Definitely one of my go-tos if I want like a really good read. I've heard mixed things about Survive the Night, but I was just like, okay, let me give it a whirl. So, Survive the Night is basically talking about how there's this college student. I want to say she's like a sophomore in college, and her name is Charlie. And something happened to her roommate, Maddie, as to where she just feels as though she needs to leave. She needs to leave college because something happened. Maddie was killed, and she believes that it was her fault. And so she goes to this board. I don't even believe this was like during break. This was like in the middle of the school year, and I want to say this was before Uber came, but it gives you like a Uber feel because she's looking for someone who is driving in the direction of where she's going home, and she comes across this post, if you will, of this person named Josh, who is someone that she's never met, but she takes his number and calls him and was like, "Hey, I'm going in this direction. Could I get a ride from you?" And so he's like, "Okay, cool, that's no problem." And so Charlie's never done anything like this before, so she's like super, super cautious, and she's just like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about riding with a total stranger, but she has to leave school. And so it's just like, what in the world? Like, what did she do, or what happened as to where she feels as though she has to leave? And I'm sorry, I'm looking for the name of her boyfriend um, at this point in time, because she leaves the boyfriend as well. Like, she just leaves school in the middle of the semester, and excuse me. So she is getting into this car with Josh, and Josh, not to say Josh gives off creepy, like, driver vibes, but of course, this is dealing with someone who has never been in like a Uber type situation or a Lyft type situation, and so she's nervous. And there was at one point in time throughout the school year, this it was a serial killer that was going around killing young college girls, and she believes that Maddie was killed by the serial killer. So she feels real bad, and it goes on. This book happens over the course of one night, literally. So it's that thick, maybe about 300, a little over 320 some pages, and it goes over the course of like one night, and it's talking about how Charlie and Josh are on their journey, and Charlie is super, super freaked out, and Josh, Maddie has all of these different visions and thoughts, if you will, about what ifs and possible situations. And so she also has these visions where one would call it hallucinations. Um, she could have like multiple personalities disorder, but that isn't the case. She literally just blanks out. It has like all of these different situations and scenarios that just happens. And then she'll snap back into real life. And so she tells Josh this, and Josh is like, I don't know, but I'm gonna get you to your destination. So they're driving, and it's just different things that happen as to where Charlie is super, super cautious, like super freaked out. And so um, I'm not gonna give too much of the book away, but Josh is not who he says he is. And no, I'm gonna give this away. He is not the serial killer. He is not the one who killed Maddie. Um, but is definitely interesting. It keeps your interest. The book keeps your interest. Um, I'm still coming down off the high of me reading The Only One Left by Riley Sager. That was the first book that I read of his, and which is his most recent book, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. amazing. One of the best books that I've read all year. The second one that I read, The House by the Lake, The House Across the Lake, by Riley Sager, and that one was good too. The twists and turns in there. If I had to rate the three, the only one left, The House Across the Lake and Survive the Night, I would say Survive the Night is definitely the lower three. I am getting ready to start another book, Behind Every Door, that Riley Sager has written, and I have another book too, Lock Every Door. And so I've heard different things about Lock Every Door, but I guess it's Behind the Door or something like that. I don't know, but in all things, I'm gonna read it. I plan on reading all of his books before his next book comes out in June. So yeah, Lock Every Door, Home Before Dark. Tired, y'all. So I think I'm gonna read Home Before Dark next, and then Lock Every Door. We shall see. But again, this book right here, Survive the Night, was not one of my favorites, but I am glad that I finished it, that I read it, just to say that I did. But if you've read it, let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to know what you thought, and what you're thinking if you're reading it. And this is Felicia with The Book Is Done, and I'm out.